Sawadika. Good afternoon, Kun James. Good afternoon,
สวัสดีครับ
Kun Simon. And Sawadika.
สวัสดีค่ะ
That is a doctor.
ดรคณินการสวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ เจมส์ สวัสดีค่ะ ไซมอน สวัสดีค่ะ
As I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Punpan Epton. Nice to meet everyone for today. Like this morning, we have a section that someone would like to express how they feel about what happened
in Thailand. Yep. In Thai version this morning.
Yes, that's right.
That was great.
Yes. So we try to give a local people a chance to share how they think about this, what happened in Thailand.
To share the experience.
Yes,
yep.
that's right.
That's great. So first of all, thank you so much to both James and Simon for being here. May I please start with the question, if I may? Maybe start with Kun James. How long have you been coming to our temple?
I've been coming to this temple for just over 8 years.
8 years.
Here in Woking, and
Yes.
I've also been to the main temple out in Bangkok in Thailand. I started here learning meditation, and it grew, and I started learning Dharma and more about Buddhism. And then I had the chance to go to Thailand and was able to join the IDOT program, which is the International Ordination Program, and spend 6 weeks practicing as a monk.
As a Buddhist monk?
As a Buddhist monk.
Amazing. How long for?
I did it for about 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Wow.
So I've been with the Dhammakaya and seen how it is in Europe, and I've also done the same in Thailand. So I've been very lucky.
Fantastic.
That's great. Have you been to other temples too, or just?
No, I've been to here in the UK, and also different temples as well in different parts of Thailand as well. So I've got seen a broad spectrum of different temples, large temples, forest temples, small village temples.
Sure. So basically you have been to quite a variety of Buddhist temples.
That's correct, yes.
Fantastic, that's great. So same question to Kun Simon, please.
What was it? Sorry.
Okay, so how long have you been coming to our temple?
Same, about 8 years, same as James. But first heard about it when we were staying out in Singapore, and we used to attend the Singapore temple there, which is more of an office block than a temple. But very nice feeling. We've attended the main temple out in Thailand as well. And like James, I was out... I ordained as a monk back in 2011, and I did 3 months out there, which was a wonderful experience.
3 months. 12 weeks.
That Dhammakaya allowed us to experience that and supported us to do it. It was a great experience.
Fantastic. You say the word we, so...
We, my wife and I.
That's linked to my next question. So your wife introduced you to our temple?
No, we found out together. We were in Chinatown Market in Singapore, and we were going around the stalls, and there was a person on the bus, and one in the UK, and they told us about the London Temple and everything. And I did some voluntary work for the Dalai Lama during his visit in 2006 to the UK. So there was always an interest there. There was always wanting to find out more about it. Dhammakaya has done that. I mean, they tell you all you need to know and support you through it.
That's great. Thank you so much. So same question to Kun James. Who introduced you to our Dhammakaya temple, please?
My wife introduced me to the Dhammakaya temple. I'd been to, like Simon, I'd been to other temples before, and I'd been looking for something. I think in my middle life I was sort of going on a road to nowhere, and I was looking for something to help me with all aspects of my life, and my wife introduced me to Dhammakaya temple, and I found it fitted me, it fitted my life. I want it as a pure form of Buddhism. It's your way of life. It's not religion. It's something that you take with you. You wake up with every day. It's part of your day, and it's with you when you sleep as well.
And the good thing about Buddhism is that they offer you all these alternatives and all these ideas, and you can build your own package that suits you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah? And you're not pushed into anything.
No.
That's fantastic. So because your wife coming to the temple as well and introduced you to the temple, and also they both are Thais, I presume.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you might have heard the recent news about the Article 44 against our abbot in Thailand. How do you feel about this Article 44? And do you understand about this Article 44? Please kindly express your
To me, Article 44 is a law that somebody can do what they want to whoever they like, whenever they like, and for however long they like, to suit their own needs.
Without any repercussions.
Yes, without any repercussions to themselves. And
Is that like dictatorship?
yes, I mean, I try to think about what would happen if government here today did the same to
Thank you.
to
People
our
here.
Christian faith. Say the Archbishop of of London was being treated the same as our abbot Lumpur Dhammakaya in Thailand, there would be an uproar.
That would be seen as a gross infringement of personal human rights,
Human rights.
and the freedom to practice your own belief.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, we pride ourselves here that we're a multicultural country, and everybody here has the right to do within reason what they want to do.
Within
So with this thing that actually happening at the moment, do you find it difficult to basically, if you happen to go and visit Thailand, do you find that difficult to maybe go to Thailand, or does that affect your feeling of security?
Definitely,
Or safe-
I would not be going to Thailand in the current climate. I wouldn't even
You
think
wouldn't?
about going.
Okay.
I would feel threatened. I would feel in danger. I would not feel comfortable. And before all this business, I was fine with it. There was no problem at all. I'm very happy to go there. But I'd say it's a dangerous place at the moment.
That's
That
really
makes sense.
yeah.
So,
That's very
how about
clear.
you, James?
There would have to be a very special reason that I would go to Thailand at the moment, I think.
It doesn't seem to support for tourist business in Thailand, isn't it?
No, I just think
No.
that even being a British passport holder and going into Thailand with a British passport,
No safety.
I would not feel, like Simon said, I would not feel safe, very comfortable, going there and just trying to be part of Thailand.
But having said that, a lot of people don't realise what's going on
No, because
and aren't interested in what's going on. They're more interested in going there for a holiday and enjoying the islands and that sort of thing.
So may I ask a question? I have a doubt as really far away from Thailand. Do you think that Article 44, it could be happened here for some reason
No,
at the moment?
no, it couldn't happen.
There wouldn't be.
It could never happen in this country.
they can, in this country, you can have special powers for certain things, but they have to be passed through our government. They have to be, they have to be talked about and spoken about and agreed. It can't just happen. And that's the worrying thing. I think that at the moment it's
too easy.
It's too easy, and basically there is no real law. They just do what they want.
Okay. Now, because you are coming to the temple and you have got that lovely connection with the Thai community, so luckily you know about these issues. Do you think other local people out there here in the UK know about these issues
Not a
at
clue.
all?
Not a clue.
No, I think unless you're got
It's a very small percentage of what's going on in the world.
Absolutely, yeah. There are such a lot of
And there are
awful
wars
things that
going on,
happen, yeah.
and there's starvation going on all over the place.
But just if the case, if something happened here, going to use that law here, you're going to be shock them, isn't it?
It wouldn't happen.
You know, it
It
wouldn't
won't
happen.
happen.
Not unless there was all-out war declared and
Sure.
military rule had to come in.
Okay, that will lead me to my next question. As you both are in a real developed country with a real equal opportunity, and we talk a lot about the human rights. Now, would you have any kind of like good or suggestion or idea to give it to us as the Buddhist, Thai Buddhist here in the UK, maybe to act or to pursue further to support our main temple?
I think what Dhammakaya supporters have been doing so far, in that they've propositioned the UN, the Commonwealth House, they've been up to Downing Street, and that same sort of thing has been happening all across Europe, that support is sought from these higher authorities to put pressure on to the authorities in Thailand and what's going on with Article 44. That's all you can do at the moment. It's raising awareness of public bodies and influential public bodies that might take some action and change things in Thailand.
What about Kun James?
I don't think at the moment we can do any more than, as Simon said, you know, that we can make people aware. I think the problem in Thailand at the moment is what's happening out there. Nobody really knows where it's going at the moment. All we can do is to watch and see what goes on. And if things get worse, then I think perhaps we've got to try and react differently. But at the moment, I think we've just got to watch what goes on and just make people aware of what is going on, from not just from the military government side, but from the temple side, because what's happening out there, they're stopping like media and everything from the temple. I think it's our duty out here, not just as Dhammakaya Buddhists, but as Buddhists of this side of the Dhammakaya temple over, so that everybody sees both sides of what's happening and not just what is perceived as happening in Thailand itself.
Sure. By the media helps because there are news and some news, yeah, exactly, some news factual or some news that been added on.
That's right. I think
There's a lot of news going on out there,
Sure.
and you can spend your whole day sitting in front of the computer trying to absorb it.
Yeah.
if you were directly involved.
Think about it.
And I think that's the thing that social media today does make the world a lot smaller place and much more open, because if anything happens now, everybody's got mobile phones, they've got Facebook and everything. It can be on social media within seconds of
But
it
not for
happening.
the people within Dhammakaya Temple at the moment.
Not
They've
at the
had all
moment.
that cut off. They've had the water
Absolutely.
cut off,
That's right.
electric cut off, food supplies cut off, internet cut off,
Wow.
all under this Article 44.
Yeah.
So yes, I have one question that I really would like to ask a lot of people here. As I'm from Thailand, I have lived over there for years, and I got used to going to Buddhist temple every day. So at the moment, at the Dhammakaya temple at Pathum Thani, as it has been controlled under Article 44, so lots of people can't get into the temple, cannot carry on their daily life. Someone who goes to the temple every day, but now they start to be frightened because not allowed to go there, and some monks who went for alms bowl has been robbed for some food that they got from alms bowl, that it made them scared. And this news spread all over the world through social media. And then here is of Dhammakaya temple abroad in England. So people over there frightened by the government at the moment, and then the news spread that made people think about what happened at Dhammakaya temple in Thailand. do you think that all branches all over the world will make the local people to worry about this? That, who are they? Why is such thing like that? So I would like to ask, you are local people who experience that for years. Will this situation worry you both?
No. The same sort of situation could never happen over here. Governments, local governments, councils, whatever, wouldn't let it happen, and human rights wouldn't let it happen. And so we feel pretty safe here in carrying on as normal. But obviously there's a strong sense of attachment to what's going on in Thailand.
Do you think that the government in this country, or I don't know what you call some organization that they check about their branches all over the world? Because as the news has been spread all over the world, it seems like the problems has been made by Dhammakaya temple people by that information. But for real, we are here to face the people. Many people suspect us. That is worry us, because I'm tired from over there and say here, everyone around here will think that we are not good people like that. Do you think here will think about us here?
No, because I think local people will, for local people, the Dhammakaya is in here. It's the people who they see in here. It's the monks who teach them in here, who teach Dharma, teach them meditation. They will see the Dhammakaya for what it is here.
Right.
So I think there's no fear of local people
Losing the local people.
No,
Okay.
no. They will see how it is here. They will see how it is here, and if they're happy and satisfied and they feel comfortable in here, nothing will change.
Okay. Because you've been to so many Buddhist temples, can you please identify the unique character of our temple here when it comes to other Buddhist temple that you have been so far? Any differentiation?
This is like a second home.
Fantastic.
Coming from home, coming down the motorway to come here, although I'm not a stressful person anyway, but coming here you feel a sense of relaxation. You're looking forward to coming here, to meeting friends, to meeting other people with like minds and that sort of thing. So it's a great supporter of that, and you learn a lot more about Buddhism because it's pure Buddhism. They teach you what is pure Buddhism.
That's great. That's great to know that.
So you basically feel completely at home, surrounding by us Thai.
Same as us as well.
Exactly. That's why we're here quite often. Yes.
And the food is fantastic.
So the Thai food helps.
Thank you very much for that.
All right. So basically, you don't feel that they're going to be lost of the future comer because of these news?
No.
That wouldn't be happening here at all?
No, I truthfully think that, as I said before, they will come here, and when they come in here,
and
they
benefit.
will think, wow, this is lovely, I feel at peace here. I mean, even people who come here for the first time, they come here and they feel at ease. They don't have to be Buddhists or anything like that. They just come in here and it's a place where you feel relaxed.
It's a sanctuary, isn't it?
It is. There's a different world outside that door, and in here, it's tranquility and peace.
We are so pleased as well.
So are you hoping to actually become ordained again, maybe in very near future?
My plans are that, yes, I want to be ordained again.
Sure.
That's great to know.
I'm going to be 60 next year, so I'll perhaps try and plan next year
to celebrate your
celebrate my 60th
for
birthday,
being the monk again.
to train to be a monk again.
May I rejoice in your merit for the advance. We wish to do it, we cannot.
That's right.
We just need to hope that option is still available out in Thailand.
That's right. Yes.
Because the only way to do it was to do it through Dhammakaya.
I have heard that you both, I have heard them discuss before. They would like to be a monk together for the quite long period of time in Thailand. They had a hopefully that Article 44 will be stopped soon, and then you both can feel safe and go to do learning more Buddhism over there. That's privilege.
Well, thank you ever so much, both James and Simon. Thank you so much for your time and
thank you
your
for letting
view.
thank you for letting us speak our mind. And it's been
May
really
I
good.
ask one, perhaps a half minute each for you both, that what you would like to tell people for the whole world, for what happened, that you can encourage people to come here to see us, to feel, to experience like you, what you can say to them, please.
I think if you want to see what the Dhammakaya temple is all about, don't listen to what you hear people say all over the world. You want to come into the Dhammakaya temple and see for yourself what we do here, what we teach here, what benefits we can bring to you, your family, in your life. So you've got to come and see it and feel it and experience it for yourself.
And they give you the teaching, they give you the support, and they give you the tools to be able to know yourself, to understand yourself, and to give yourself more direction. So, although it's not controlling at all, it's not. There's no magic to it or anything like that. But they'll just give you the support to do it, which is wonderful.
Sorry, I got loads of news. Last one. As loads of rumor or news I have heard, both in Thai and English, they said that just rich people can come to Dhammakaya temple.
Is that
Everyone
true?
who come here must donate a big lump of money, and then you will be recognized by...
No.
How
The
do you think
people
about
that come to the temple and attend the Dhammakaya temples across the world. I mean, I was a monk for 3 months, and I've seen it from the inside as well. So they freely donate money. There's no pressure, there's no influence put on them. They might donate 1 baht in Thailand, they might donate thousands,
I see.
but they do it of their own free will.
Sure.
And it's only those donations that will keep the temple running. Yeah, they're not raking in money from everywhere else.
And I think in Thailand at the moment they keep saying about you have to give loads of money so that you can go to heaven and all this sort of thing. Dharma, it's not about money, and talk here, it's not just about. You can give food, you can help teach people, just about money. And I have never once felt that I had to give more money than I wanted to. I just give what
You are happy.
I need to give, and I can give free heart.
Even just is giving.
Or your thought,
Your intentions,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you very much. We spent quite some time, but we get loads.
We learn loads.
Learn
we
loads
have
about
learned
what
massively from
what
both
they
gentlemen.
think. Yeah.
Fantastic. So thank you so much ค่ะ อนุโมทนาบุญค่ะ
Thank you so much. อนุโมทนาบุญนะคะ
สาธุ